Hello everybody, so welcome to my very first plan with me. As you can see, I have a lot to learn because this video is filmed at a very strange angle. Please bear with me as I am trying to just learn the tricks of the trade. But regardless, I think this video is going to be really fun. So clearly, as you can see, here I am working on my May spread for my bullet journal. I have not been the most dedicated to my bullet journal these past few weeks. I guess all of April was not the best bullet journaling time for me, but I'm really wanting to get back into it because I love it so much, and definitely filming this video and making this spread made me feel super inspired, so that's always a good thing. So for this spread, I really wanted to channel spring, as you can kind of tell from all of my florals, all of the warm tones. This is my last month living in Montana, at least I think so. That's like what my plans are so far, and I'll be headed to New York in June. So I wanted to dedicate this spread kind of to Montana in general, to nature, and as you might be able to tell, I don't know if it's focused properly or the lighting, I don't know, the lighting's kind of weird, the focusing's kind of weird, but I found this super cute little print of Montana native plants, so I included that, and I just think it's so cute. Here I am actually making one of the biggest mistakes I made in this spread, using far too much of my Tombow dual brush pen in that yellowy orange color, so I'm covering them up with some beautiful stickers by Blush and May on Etsy. I love her stuff so much, and yeah, there I made another mistake, so I'm going to cover it up. But you know, mistakes are all part of the whole bullet journaling process, so we're dealing with it, we're moving on. I'm about to cover it up with a page from the back of my bullet journal. You will see. I'll tear one out and cut it into a little square and cover it up. But anyway, I really love the images that I used for this particular spread. I find all of my images on Pinterest. Follow me on Pinterest if you want to see what I'm pinning, and that's always linked down below. But yeah, as you can see there, I'm covering up that yellow stripe because I just wasn't feeling it. It was just a little bit too much. So you can always cover things up. It takes a while. This whole spread took me more than 2 hours to create, but you know, you can always cover things up. That's the great thing about the whole collage style of bullet journal. It's so much easier to pull off mistakes. And yeah, then I cut out this little box, which, you know, boxes are kind of one of my favorite ways to decorate my bullet journal. I think that they just look so cute, and you can fill them in with little like goals, reminders, calendars. That's kind of the overall vibe I like to go for my monthly spreads. I like to make it a place to really, I don't know, manifest positivity and also just get reorganized for the month ahead, which is always fun. I also like to look back on my past spreads and see what I liked, what I didn't like, and kind of go from there as well. But yeah, I ended up really enjoying this spread, so I hope that you guys do too. I hope that you guys are having a lovely, I guess it's not May yet, is it? But I hope you had a lovely April. It's finally starting to warm up here in Montana, and I'm so excited for it. It's just amazing to get some sunshine on my face and the rest of me. But yeah, so for this spread, if you're wondering, my washi tapes are from Paper Source. I picked them up while I was in New York, and I absolutely love them. I am using the Micron Pigma pen. I'll link the one I'm using down below. I really like it. Although my favorite pen is definitely the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in the extra small size, but Aline lost it, so thanks for that, Aline. I ended up writing in cursive, where I meant to be writing in all capitals, so I ended up correcting that later too. So yeah, a couple mistakes were made. Sometimes I'll just go with it, but since I was filming this, I wanted it to be extra cute for you guys, so I ended up correcting it later. But yeah, I feel really excited about May. I'm in a really good place. My anxiety has definitely calmed down, and I'm able to just think more clearly, to be able to be more positive, and just, I don't know, that's always so amazing when you finally come out of like kind of a not so great place. You're kind of able to appreciate the little things so much more. So that's kind of the bright side of dealing with mental health issues sometimes. So yeah, I feel really, really good and really excited. I cannot believe the year has gone by so quickly. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like, oh my goodness, the year is just going by so fast. So here I'm writing down happenings for the month ahead. So exciting stuff is happening. I'm celebrating my graduation. I graduated in December, but I'm celebrating my graduation. I'm doing the whole traditional ceremony and everything. A ton of families coming into town. It's my friend Sally's birthday, so lots of fun stuff to look forward to in May. And overall, it's just gonna be a really fun month. April was kind of a nothing month, although I feel like I'm in a really good place and definitely had some, you know, fun stuff going on. I got to see Aline in American Idiot, which was amazing. I love watching her perform, so that was so fun, but not that much happened. It was kind of boring, kind of blah. So I'm excited for this month. I think it's gonna be so fun, and it's just nice to have things to look forward to and people coming into town, so I'm excited about that. So here I'm about to make my little calendar. I like using a little box of some kind of paper. I found this construction paper, brown paper stuff at Michael's, and it's great for just adding some extra texture. So I'm kind of looking through to see how I did calendars in the past, because it feels like it's been a minute since I made my last April spread. I mean, it's been a month, but it seems like it's been a long time, especially since my bourgeois skills are kind of rusty. I'm definitely ready for change, I think. Like, I have a few days where I get a little bit nervous about the move. So if you're new, I am moving to New York this summer, so I'm really excited about that. And there's definitely days where it's overwhelming and it's scary, and I get sad about missing my friends and my family here, of course, because I love all of them and I love it here. But at the same time, this far into the year, I'm just getting a little stir crazy. I'm getting ready for something new and a new adventure, and I'm just so excited, and I love New York so much. Like, our trip there was life-changing, honestly. Like, it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. The quote below my little calendar, if you can't read it, says, "Like wildflowers, you must allow yourself to grow in all the places people thought you never would." And I just thought that that was very fitting for what's kind of going on in my life this month. And the little bunny that I stuck next to the quote, I actually cut out from Blush and May's thank you card that they slipped into my packaging, and I just thought it was too cute to not include in this spread. I found a little doodle on Pinterest of this flower, so that's what I'm doing right there. As you can tell, many Cheyenne vibes, as always. I love her. She is definitely one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to bullet journaling, and I may or may not have binge watched a ton of her Plan With Me's before I filmed mine, although I'm disappointed in the aesthetic of this video, but bear with me. I promise I'll get better. I've done so much research today alone on the best ways to film Plan With Me's, and I love any feedback you guys have. If you know what camera settings I should set my camera to for videos like this, that would be so appreciated, because I put it on autofocus and I still don't like how out of focus it can be at times. So bear with me while I learn the process of that, but I thought it still might be fun for you guys to see me create the spread, because I do really love the spread. I think it came out really, really cute. I do like to kind of plan out before I start sticking things down, but I also, to be honest, just kind of roll with it sometimes. And then usually it turns out okay. So you don't have to like plan out everything before you stick it down. Sometimes you just need to get that picture down and things will fall into place. So a few goals of mine for the month ahead are definitely less screen time. I've been spending so much time on my phone in bed, just scrolling through Instagram, and that's a challenge when you're actually like passionate about social media and want to work in social media. You end up getting sucked into a social media pit for a very, very long time. So that's probably my biggest goal. I also do want to bullet journal more, and I want to continue searching for a job in New York City, because currently I do not have one landed just yet, but hopefully soon, fingers crossed. I appreciate any good vibes and suggestions that you guys have to send my way. That would be amazing, because I'd love to have a job lined up, but it'll all work its way out even if I don't have one. So hopefully, just trying to stay positive, guys. It's so important to try to just like keep positive and keep believing in yourself and just keep on trucking. But yeah, I'm really excited about my bullet journal. I'm so happy that it's a habit that I've kept up with pretty well throughout the year, and it's definitely a highlight and something that, like, literally one of the best parts of my year, and it's only gonna be May right now, but it's one of the best parts of my year and definitely a really good decision. And I ended up just writing with my Tombow dual brush, the bullet side, I think it's called. I ended up just writing, "A better me is coming," because I'm just always trying to better myself and trying to work on self-improvement and all that jazz. So I thought that was a nice touch because it did look a little bit empty up there, and I love using text. I think text is such a fun way to fill pages, and I'm such a words gal that I just wanted to fill that space with some words. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, any suggestions would be so appreciated. So feel free to leave those down below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, and thanks for watching. See you next time.